program, and today we are going to be looking at nomenclature of complexes. So the nomenclature of complexes are routinely connected to the past questions and National Open University past questions and those rules that we need to follow, how we need to solve a given related problem, and what we need to do about it. Um, First of all, if you have any related past questions you feel like we can solve in connection to this topic, you can comment them. I will attend to them at the comment section. Don't forget, follow us by ensuring that you subscribe on this YouTube channel so you can always see more videos whenever we have them available for you. So we shall start. Now, when we're talking about the coordination chemistry, we've started this over a while, and we have been treating one or two related to this particular topic. And today we are going to be looking at the rules. Yes, let's go. The rules. Now, we have rule number 1 to number 6. So that means we have 6 rules we need to observe in this place when it comes to coordination chemistry nomenclature. So we are going to start with rule number 1. The rule number 1. All these rules are the rules you need to follow before you can name any given related compound. Now, the rule number 1 says that for negative complex, the positive counter anion, which is cation, is named first if present, followed by the complex. So according to the rules that we have here, I made mention of those negative complex, and I also made mention of what we call the positive counter anion. Take for example now a compound like this where we have Fe into bracket Cn close bracket 6. Now we have something like this, 4 minus present here. In this place, this is the ion that is present there, so which is called the cation. Take note of that. And this is what we call the ligand that is present there, which are 6 in number. So take note of that. Now, from what you have in this place, a given compound of this type, there are ways that we name them. We have those that we can just easily name, just like nomenclature of inorganic related compound, such as sodium chloride and so on. You can see that from NaCl, sodium chloride, sodium is named first before the word the chloride. So in this case now, of this one that we have here, so for the negative complex, the positive counter anions is named first. So which simply means any presence, what's it called there, the cation, those metals that are present there are being named first. But like the case of this one that we have in this place now is quite different. This is what we call the hexacynyl. So the hexa is 6 that we have here, followed by cynyl of what? Cn. Hexacynyl, Fe is ions, so which is going to be ferrite. That is it. So this is hexacynyl ferrate. I don't know whether I get my point there. So this one now depends on the anion that we have for the what? For the ion that we have in this place. So in a continuous form, like that. Now, for those that I have here as an example, according to the past questions, let us see how most of them are being named. Okay, so this is how we name most of them. We are going to start with K2, where we have Ni, followed by now this is it. 1, 2, 3. So we have 1, 2, 3. Three things are present in this place. We have potassium, which is positive. We have nickel, which is also positive. We have this one here, the cyano, which is what? Negative. Okay. Now, from what you have in this place, this one, there are 4 in number there. Okay. Now, this one there are just 2 in number. This is nickel, 1 in number there. Okay. Now, in naming this compound that we have in this place, according to the rules, so the rules there says that the what? The cations is mentioned first, is named first. So if you want to name this particular compound now, you come to the cation that we have here. This is the cation, the K there represents the potassium, so the name will be potassium, potassium. After the potassium, okay, so which one is going to follow next? Which is followed by the what? Followed by the complex. So this is the complex, the main complex that we have there. Okay, now the one that you are seeing in this place is called what? Nickel. This here is called the what? The cyano. Okay, and the cyano there is how many in number? That is just 4 in number. So after that, the rule says that you name the cation first. After the cation first, which is the what? The potassium air, you now come to this place. Okay, so how many of the anions do we have there? Which is the cyano? We have 4 of it. That will be 4 is what? Tetra. So we are going to have tetra what? Tetracyano. Okay, tetracyano. After the tetracyano, what will follow it? We have what's called the nickel in this place. So the nickel in this place will be in form of the nickel will change to what we call nickelate. So we are going to have nickelate. Nickelate. Take note of that. So the numbers of ions, if the what's called the nickel that we have there have some amount of ions with it, you know, as calculated under oxidation number. So for that one, we are going to have nickelate too. That's what we are going to have there. So take notes. The one that we have outside is named first, followed by inside. From inside, we name the what? The cyano first, okay, which is the negative. Then before we now come back to the what? To the nickel itself. Now, that is that one there. Another one that I also have in this place, we have CO. Then we are going to have this related compound, NH3, close the bracket 6. Then we are going to have this one here, Cl3. Now, the compound that we have in this place, okay, these are another forms of complexes. So there is what we call coordination sphere here. This one is outside. This one is inside. This one make up the coordination sphere because this one is located outside here. Now, when you now want to name this compound, how do you name the compound here? It should be noted that NH3, commonly we know NH3 as what? As ammonia. So in this case, in the case of this coordination compound, it's not going to be bearing ammonia. Rather, it's going to be bearing what we call amine. That is what it will be using in this related compound. Take note of that, amine. So when it becomes amine in this place, then what are we going to do? What we are going to do now is that when you want to name this one here, there are 6 in number. Okay, this is cobalt in this place. Okay, now this is Cl3 here. Okay, now in naming this compound, according to the rule again, the positive will come first before the what? Before the negative. Take note of that. So ordinarily, the one that we have here is the sphere. So how many of these do we have there? Take note, just like we have done it here, 4 of the what? The cyano, which is tetracyano. So we are taking that one first. So here we are going to have what we call the 6 of hexa. That is hexa, amine, the hexaamine, followed by the cobalt, as you can see, 4Cn followed by nickel. They stay together. So we're going to have hexaamine followed by the cobalt. Okay, the ions of the cobalt that we have here is how many? Is 3. That is cobalt 3. Okay, now followed by the one that we have outside. What do we have outside? We have 3 atoms of what? Of chlorine. So rather than writing trichloride, you just put chloride there. Chloride. That is it. That is the exact name of this compound you are seeing in this place. Let me repeat. So in that case, which one should be named first? We can assign it on there. This one should be named first. This one first. This should come first. After this one that you have here will come second position. Then this one that you have here will come in what? In third position. Okay, that is it. So potassium first, followed by tetracyanohexane,